Hey guys, it's nice to be simming again. So today we are continuing my little build of Newcrest where we're adding in my own design lots to the world. Now we have our fourth home that we are doing today, which is in our starter home. And it's in that small neighborhood that we've been working on before. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, so for this home, I got an image pulled up on my other monitor. That's right, I have two monitors now. You can go check out my socials that are on my other channel in the description of every video if you want to see those. But yeah, we finally got two monitors. But yeah, I can have a photo pulled up so I can get an idea of what I want this house to look like. And let it be known, I might extend the house a little bit, like make it slightly larger, just because I kind of want the design that I'm looking at, but obviously this is not a big lot. Like, this is a pretty small lot, so I'm gonna basically copy the photo first, and then we'll decide on what we might want for the full design, like to make it big enough to fit the lot. There, I think that's big enough for the floor plan. Like I said, I usually try to get the foundation first if I want any, and then I build from there because it's a good stepping stone to figure out exactly what you would want in a house. I just love how it doesn't have a ceiling. There we go. This is a very interesting design I'm looking at on my monitor. So it looks like there's like a main roof section that comes across here to take care of that part. Then there's like a secondary back roof that might go to here. That's probably, yeah, it's as large as this. But then there's a second part to the roof that pops out where the porch is. And it's kind of the same like shape and design. Obviously, it's probably going to need to be shortened. It's all about trial and error, figuring out exactly what you need to do. Let me lower this a little bit because it is a little high. And then we simply adjust it so that everything fits just fine. Okay, and I see what they did there. So there's that little porch area, which is slightly smaller. There we go. Yep, and then they have kind of this piece right here, and it is overhanging. There we go. And it's going to be the exact same. Actually, it's like really low, so maybe we want to bring this out more. If only I could get this side shortened, then it'd be perfect. Yeah, I think that's about right. Little different. This goes out further. The porch actually goes out further than the rest of the house, so this actually needs to be out this far. And then this digs into that. Yeah, it looks better. Then we need another one of these pieces back here, just so I can make sure this is the appropriate size. And we'll keep this porch open so it just has a nice missing roof texture to it. Well, it's not really missing, it's more just appropriate, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the design of the house. And then it has a chimney. The chimney is like right here at the front of the house. So let me go ahead and install that before I forget. Very short chimney too, so it's like interesting. Wonder how much money I've already spent on the house. Because like I said, this area right here, these two houses are probably going to be slightly more expensive and more for families rather than these two, which are more for singles. Sims starting up their lives. I mean, I like how they look. It's just that it's a lot of work. Alright, I could probably get rid of this photo on my monitor now. Now, I will be using base game only, just so you guys have access to everything. And I might use some of the new gifts, because we've been getting a lot of those new gifts, if you didn't know, from the little event that's going on. Okay, so we need stairs right here. So let me go ahead and install the stairs while I'm here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and we need some in the back too. I always hit my caps lock key on accident. Does anybody else have that issue? Every time I accidentally hit it. Okay. We haven't used white siding yet, so maybe this is the first house to use white siding. But I think I want some columns in first to help make sure it all ties together. How about these ones? These ones have that square part to them that I like. So I think that'll be more beneficial to the house design overall. I do not put any of them on the chimney just because I feel like it will look very weird if those columns are on the chimney. But yeah, little tip for all of you. I've learned this from our simmers and I've been using it myself. It's the same thing. Very true to the craft, which is use columns to help make your houses look better. You can use simple ones or you can use more unique ones. It doesn't matter. Whatever. But the columns make a house look so much better. Like, it really improves the overall design. I really don't like those columns right there being like that. I think we may have to live with it. Also, I can see why. Those aren't the same column. Those are different columns. Well, what if we did like 2 here and then like 2 there? Well, that's not bad. That's better, actually. How much did that cost me? We're already at 9,000 simoleons. No surprise. Next up, I'm trying not to use the same things I've used on other houses in the neighborhood, just so I can make sure we are staying diverse with our housing and making sure everything feels different. Like, I want different homes throughout the neighborhoods. I want to make sure they look unique in their own way. Okay, since we have white accents, maybe we want to choose a different color for the rest of the house. Maybe like a nice gray. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I think a nice gray would pull this thing together. There's a black siding? I never used this before. Maybe that's what we just need. Maybe we just need to use something very different. Like, I've never used the black siding before because I didn't know we had it. And actually doesn't look half bad. Except the roof may need to change to a different kind of texture on it. See, that's better. Although, is there a more black version? No, that's black as it can get. Actually, metal roof. This looks really good with the metal roof, actually. I think I'll stick with that. Now, I do want to put some spandrels underneath this part of the house, just because I feel like it's a nice little detail. And then, let's see here. Where was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking at chimneys. We don't need a very big chimney. Like this one will do just fine, but it's kind of large. So maybe I could shrink this down to 1. And then we could put this chimney in there because I feel like that chimney looks very, very good in this case. Yeah, I think that looks just fine with that as a chimney. I just think we just obviously have to color this up to make it look more like it blends in with everything. Yeah, and we could do this like stone up top on the roof of the house, just to add some extra little touches and detail to it. Yeah, it looks nice. I like that. I think it would look better with wood though. Like if we put a nice white wood instead. Yeah, that looks better. The wood is much better detail with the house. Okay, now let's fence this thing in. So let's see here. We have this fence, but we also have this fence. Why is there 2 different fences? They're the same thing. Well, that's weird. Okay, I just need to fence in this backyard just to make sure that everybody feels like they are not having any neighbors peek in. I mean, I wouldn't want neighbors peeking into my backyard, seeing what I'm doing back there. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, I should probably shut up. This is why we have fun. We execute different ideas that may sound sketchy, but we do it for the fun of it. Now we are going to do the classic Garrett touch, which is put an air conditioner right outside one of the windows just because, you know, extra detail. Now for the foundation, this one would probably be not a bad idea if they have it in black. It is in black, but it's just too black. Like it can't be seen. So maybe it'd be better to have something a little more brighter. Let's see here. Does this one have a black version? It has a black trim. Can we have the opposite? Like a white trim? I think that one will do just fine. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Then for the porch, what would gray look like on this porch? I don't think it looks well with the house. What about dark brown? Yeah, I think dark brown might be good. Then we have to recolor the stairs to be dark brown. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. I'm liking the look of it. We're already past 10,000 simoleons, so this is definitely going to be a family home. Like, it's going to have 2 bedrooms most likely. And yeah, I think that's definitely how this house is going to end up working out, which is no problem. Okay. I want to get the walls built, so let's see here. This can be a little entryway. The kitchen can definitely be back here. There could be a living room here. I'm trying to think of the floor plan wise, because the hard part, that's the hard one of every Sims game to me, is just the floor plan, figuring out exactly what you want, figuring out how you want it. Here's where the bathroom can be. We can put the parents' room there. Okay, I see what we're doing. Maybe it'd be better if we put the bathroom on the other side. So let's put the bathroom here. Let's actually take over this little corner too, just to make sure the house stays symmetrical. We can put the children's bedroom right there. Let's in this bathroom a little bit. Parents' room can go there. We can still have that kitchen I want, and the living room can go here. That looks nice. That's a nice floor plan. I think that's good. Wish we had a little larger kids' room though. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to draw those 2 back, and then draw these 2 forward. There we go. That's better. And I think just to make sure the rooms line up properly and we don't get any squeezing, we're going to have that curved as well. See, that's how you easily fix a floor plan that may have some issues with it. Now, I kind of want a more colorful door for the front door, like something with a lot of color to it. So here's the issue. I need to like look at the house together and see what would look good. So red, no. I need like something with a white trim. Like I need the door to have white trim but have color in the middle. What if I were to do like red on this one? Red doesn't look too bad in the house. I just think the wood's starting to look a little odd. So let's just get rid of the wood. I'm just trying to make sure all the colors line up, so that looks good. Then the rest of the windows can just be in white trim, so that shouldn't be too hard to complete. We can definitely have a more Okay, so that's where the back door is. So we need a back door to the house. Let's copy and paste this door and put one to the back. Then we can put some windows right there to help complement. Need to turn on move objects to make my life easier. There we go. Just give it a nice window. Then we can put one over here. Okay, now for the living room, I want to put windows on each side of the chimney. And I do want some sort of big window right here. Now, what would a bay window look like on the front of the house? It actually looked pretty nice. So let's go ahead and use that. All windows need to be moved down one, which is no problem. These ones were already high enough. Let's go ahead and throw a window in the hallway just to help make sure that's good. We can throw a double window in the kids' room, singular window in the bathroom. We get some big windows in the parents' room. Let's see here, which one look good? Probably these ones. Let's throw a nice large window in the parents' room just to give them some light. Then we can throw a window right there just for extra detail. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. It doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of nice. I like it. Get some good detail there. All right. Next up, we need the interior doors, which I don't want to get red doors in the house, but who knows? Maybe that's a fun idea. Like, maybe it's a little silly, but fun. The only question is, are there even red doors? I mean, there's this door, but there's no red version. Let me see. Well, I mean, there's this door, but it's not the right trim. Because I like my trims matching. I want to make sure all the trims match in the house. So it's... I mean, there are red doors. These ones have red doors. So does that mean the basic ones have red doors? No. This one has a red door. Maybe that's what we want. Maybe we want red doors with white trim in the house. I mean, I'm not against it. And we'll get 2 archways to get to the living room and kitchen. Hopefully there's one in red. If there isn't, that's bad. Like, I'll figure it out. There's no arches in red. Are you kidding me? Well then, I guess we're going to have to go the other way around. No problem though. We'll just add in some doors. There we go. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Alrighty. So next up is I need to put some lights in so I can see how exactly we want to paint all of this. Okay. I think I want to continue this dark wood throughout the hallways. And let's put that in the parents' room and in the living room. We can put some more tile we can put some more tile in the kitchen. Let's see here. What one would look best in here? Should we do a checkerboard tile? I don't think it looks bad in this house. We can do the same, follow the same checkerboard tile in the bathroom. The kids' room, I'll give carpeting. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now, wallpaper is very, very, very touchy. So we'll look, I'm very particular about it. So let's see what we can do. The kids' room can have a nice green texture to it. But the thing is, though, I want the green texture to have those little things on it. So is this even the right wallpaper? Is this the one with stuff on it? Yeah, it is. So I guess just... yeah, it's just really hard to see in the green wallpaper. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Parents' room. What if we got like a wall? What if like one of these walls was red, like the rest of the house? Maybe a dark like crimson red. And the rest of the room was like a nice gray. I think that looks good. Doesn't look too bad having that color in there. Bathroom wise, we need to get some tile in here, so I'm thinking we just maybe go with the basics. Oh, there is this tile. Let me see how I can use this tile. Let's see here. What would go well with this tile? Now the cabinetry can go along this wall, so we're gonna need some tile to kind of get the cabinetry into position. And then we'll have some wallpaper on the rest of the walls to help make sure everything looks good. It's like a little diner vibe. Like you get that 70s you get like that 50s diner vibe from the kitchen. I get that and I like it. Okay, the hallway. Let's give it a nice bright color. Like maybe a bright blue would be a good idea for the hallway. Then the living room. What if we got something else? Like what if we got a nice light tan? There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start decorating this place. Now like I said, we're already 16,000 simoleons, so this is not going to be a cheap home. It's not a starter, but it's a good home. So I think I'll give this home slightly better appliances, just because I have that ability to this time. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now for cabinetry, like I said, we're going to be going with base game only. So I'll make sure to find a good color for this kitchen. I think what especially is going to appeal is just this wrap around cabinetry. Like seeing these cabinets wrap around each other, it's kind of appealing to my eyes. I'm liking how it looks. Oh, that's not the right height. There we go. Because I think this looks really nice having those cabinets come wrap around like that. And I really think it's very beneficial to the house to have it like that. I really like it. I'm just going to say that. What if we use the new garbage can that came with the one update? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get it in a nice, I think green would complement that very well. Or maybe a gray. It's actually, I think, a robotic trash can. So you guys can have that. Benefits. Next up, we need a table. So I want the table to match the same color as these cabinets. There we go. Let me just get chairs around that. Nice. Okay, we get rid of the light. And we hang up a new light. What if we got some lights underneath these cabinets? I think that's a good idea. Just to give it some extra light underneath there. Then you have one overhead light just to make sure you can still see in here. Add a nice plant to the table. And then gets a rug. I'll shrink this one down because I like the pink color. There we go. And I don't think we need curtains in here. But we should hang something on the wall so it doesn't feel empty. Something more kind of office-y. Like this bulletin board. This would be a good idea to have in here. And maybe a nice clock. There we go. That looks nice. Nice little kitchen for your Sims. I think the house is already like very, very nice. If I could have it, I would have a bigger kids room, which maybe, I don't know. I don't want to extend anything. I think it's fine. All right, next up is the bathroom. I try to go in order of, if you haven't noticed, I try to go in order of things. So let's just get a pretty decent toilet. I don't want to shove it in the corner over there. I think I want to shove one of these shelves in the corner over there. Get a pretty decent toilet, and to get the toilet paper installed too. Shower's gonna have to go on this side, like so. There we go. Then we can put the toilet right here, kind of with some wide space, so that way you can have anything you need in that corner, including, okay, let's go ahead and use the Space Game shower tub combo. And let's use the yellow one. The yellow one's kind of nice. It's kind of, what if we were to use yellow in the bathroom? What if we were to use yellow in the bathroom? I'm starting to think that's a cool idea. Yeah, a yellow bathroom. I kind of like the idea of that. That's like in my head, it's like alerting me like, hey, this might be a good idea. And I'm like, yeah, it might be a good idea. Yeah, a yellow bathroom. It's kind of nice. Kind of sunny, you know? Gives those nice little colors. Again, why are there no curtains in that? Do they expect people just to not have curtains in their bathrooms? Because that's not true. A lot of people have curtains in their bathrooms, specifically so people can't see inside their bathroom. Okay, then we need a sink, which, should we get a double sink? I think we only need a singular sink, which can go right there. Then we can hang up the mirror. Then we need a rug to get out of the toilet. Not the toilet, the bathtub. Sometimes I'm not very bright. I always stick rugs underneath there because it seems like that's the main place where that always is needed. Like, you always need to have that near there. Hang up a hand towel nearby so people can clean their hands. Then we should get some towels over here. Let's add in back those red accents. Then just top it all off. Nice picture about the toilet. Now let's replace the light. I always use the same light in these bathrooms. So what if we today use something a little different? That saying a little different doesn't work. You know what? Stick to what I'm good at for now. And there we go. Really nice bathroom. I think it looks pretty good. Came together there. Oh, let's also get a hamper in there. Just to make it look like these Sims actually do laundry. Like I said, you guys can do whatever you want with these buildings. I'm just making these the way I would want them. So next up is the master bedroom, so the parents' room. So I think we should give him a pretty decent bed. We don't have to give him like the best bed in existence. Like, I just want to give him a nice bed. Almost thought somebody knocked at my door. I would have heard the doorbell ring if they knocked at my door. Okay, so it's very black, so that means we're going to need color to help this room pop a little more. So let's go ahead and see what we can do for rugs. Purple does not complement that red very well. There we go, a little more color. Let's see here, is there a better color? Actually, this purple looks very good. And what if we were to hang lights, like put kind of sconce lights on the side? I think that's a cool idea, just to figure out which ones would look best. No, that one's okay. Does this one come in white? No. What about this one? There you go, just hang sconce lights near the bed. We get a nice picture above it. I think that's not a bad idea. Then we could stick some stuff on those shelves. Like we could put a clock on this one, then a plant on the other. You can tell I love my plants. So then we need a nice dresser over here. We should get a mirror installed. Probably get some big drawn curtains. I would love it to be like an actually wide length, and also I'd love it to be kind of nice. I don't want to put them in red. We can put them in dark red. Never mind then, the dark red works. I think it looks good, pretty good. Don't really have anything else I want to add in there. How are we doing on price? We're already at 29,000 simoleons. Like I said, it's going to be a little more expensive home, but I think it's going to be worth it. I didn't say it was a starter home, I just said it was a home. This red color is really helping the house. Okay, so hallways, I always do lights on the wall. So I think that's what I want to do. So what if we did them like at, let's see here, that's shortly above door height. Right about there. So let's go ahead and add those. Yeah, nice. What if we added some other things? Because I want to make sure that this area feels kind of full, feels like it has everything it needs. So next up, we should hang some pictures on the wall right here. Where's that family portrait? See, pretty simple. Hallways aren't that bad. Hallways don't need as much decoration as the rest of the house, so it's always pretty easy. Okay, next up is the living room. We're on to one of my favorite rooms in the house. Now first, I think we should properly get maybe a more chandelier-like thing. Let's go ahead and get that fireplace. Blue complements this living room very well. Maybe that's what color scheme we want to go with. We want to go with the blue color scheme. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. We can do a blue and white color scheme. Now we can stick that little table behind there because it adds some extra like things to it to help with the detailing of the room. Let's add a darker blue chair. There we go. That looks nice. And we got some more chairs over here. Actually, let's sneak a desk back there. But for right now, let me get the rest of the room filled up. Let's see here. Trying to think of which rug I want to use. What if we use this one and we just change the color of it? I want it to be more even on every side. So maybe we want this one instead. Trying to figure out exactly where we want this. There we go. That looks good. And then let's get the rug a different color, just so it matches the rest of the room. There we go. Well, I want that to line up with the fireplace though. I'll stick that behind there. Nice. That looks good. Oh my gosh, why is my watch going off? I'm trying to record. Every time this happens to me, I get so mad because my watch keeps going off when I'm trying to record. And I don't want that to happen because I'm trying to record. Like, things aren't easy right now. Plus this living room is bad. I think it's the floor might be the problem. It's just so dark that I can't see anything. And it's starting to like not grow on me anymore. So I think we just need to brighten it up. Yeah, that's already making stuff pop out a little more. I think I don't want the way we're doing the living room right now. I think I might want a rug in here. Do they have like a, there we go. This is the kind of wood I was looking for. We have a nice coffee table in the center. Do we have a bigger coffee table? We do, but looks kind of odd compared to the rest of the furniture. I don't want to get a red lamp. That looks gross. We can also throw a plant in the corner. Yeah, let's throw a plant in the corner just to give some extra detail. Too bad, not too bad. It's not my favorite living room I designed, but it's definitely better. Ooh, I have an idea. There we go. That looking good. When you can't find the right size rug, you make the right size rug. That ties the room together perfectly. It's not too much, but it's also not too little. It's like the right balance in between. What if we got a little tiny replica of this boat that comes through here? That's kind of cute. That looks nice. Okay, what else do we need? We could probably do a stereo. Let's get a Simsy. Let's get a Lindsay. A Lindsay is just basically kind of the Alexa of the Sims universe. It's actually a pretty neat product. I'm surprised no more simmers don't use it. The problem is mine always yells at my sim and it's like, nah, blah, nah, 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 nah. And I'm like, hey, don't be mean to me. That's not nice. Let me just hang some random pictures. These are just some pictures of some random people they put up in the house. Didn't really mind. They didn't really mind who it was. They just wanted it in the house. They just sit there on the shelf. There we go. I think the living room's ready. Last up, the kids' room. Now, I've done toddler. I've done infant. So let's make this a generic kids' room. Just a kids' room. Okay, so we're going to get a nice bed in there. This is like the perfect spot to slam in a dresser. Okay, let's get a nice lamp for the kiddo. Well, actually, let's get the soccer lamp. Kind of wish they had more sports ball lamps because I kind of like them. I think they're kind of cool and neat. Okay, it's here. We need to go with some more stuff. So let's go ahead and throw a toy chest in here at the end of the bed. Oh my gosh, my watch. I'm getting irritated by my watch now. Like I'm starting to be like want to slam it in the desk so hard because I'm getting frustrated with it. I want it to stop alerting me. Let's see here. What else do we got in here? We got a few more things we can do. I'm trying to think of what else can I put in here to help make sure it feels full. So why don't we let's get a stuffed animal of some sort. Let's get the dinosaur. I haven't used a dinosaur yet. Now the other thing I think that'd be nice is to have like a little shelf where the kid puts all their clothes. So let me put the dinosaur in, and then we could throw in like a clothing shelf for the kiddo. Let's see here. What category is that on there? Isn't that under? Yeah, it's under wall decorations. This is women's. This is men. Let's just get a nice bright shelf. Then underneath it, we can put some shoes. Just the men's shoes rack. Right now, posters. We gotta make sure the kid feels like their personality is coming through. We can put it so it looks like that raptor standing on his table. See? There we go. A nice, lovely kids' room. And now the house is complete. Now we just need to do the outside. Which, the first thing I want to do, obviously, is get the backyard situated before we move on to anything else. So let me go ahead and get that situated first. Okay, I just want to make sure it looks really nice for our backyard. Got our little patio area. Let's make this entire length the patio area. I think that's a good idea. We can also put some bushes right there to help make sure that's not kind of visibly out there. Let's see here. I have to figure out where the sweet spot to sneak these in are. There you go. Just so nobody dares to step past in that area. Okay, now we need trees. So we got the giant tree next door, so that makes things a little more difficult. But it's fine. Do they have pine trees in this area? They have palm trees, and they have very oddly placed palm trees in the area. So maybe we want to add in some of those somewhere. There we go. Add those trees. Let's add some trees in. Just get all this together. So I'll make this one a little smaller so it looks like these are two different trees. Then they have, oddly enough, they have some palm trees in the area. So maybe this might be the spot where we want these installed. Because remember, this is supposed to be a neighborhood in Willow Creek, which is, I think, supposed to be themed in Louisiana. Which, the thing is, though, I don't know if palm trees are in Louisiana. Any of my viewers from Louisiana, please tell me. Also, there's something else I need to talk about. Do you guys happen to know why so many people... Talk about this in the comments, please. But do you happen to know why so many people think I'm from Canada? Like, I'm from Michigan. That's where I live. I was born here. I live here. I go to school here. Like, I'm from Michigan. And everybody, for some reason, like, I keep seeing it on both channels. Both this channel and my other channel. Like, no offense to it. I'm not offended. I'm more just questioning, like, what got you to that point. Because a lot of people think I'm Canadian for some reason. And I'm like, what? Because I'm like, I'm not Canadian. I don't know where they got that from. So if you ever do know possibly why people think I'm Canadian, please go ahead and tell me, because it's just so funny to me that people think I'm Canadian. I think it has to do again with me being living in Michigan, which is like super close to Canada. Well, let it be known, it's a couple hour drive if I wanted to actually go to Canada. And here's the thing, all my viewers who think I'm from Canada, are you from Canada? Like, do you live there, or is this just like a random guess? You just happen to think that I was from Canada? I'm just wondering, because I want to know more. I want to know more about this whole I'm from Canada thing, because it's kind of silly to me, because I'm just like still trying to figure out why people think I'm from Canada. Again, I think it's because of the whole being close to Canada by living in Michigan. Okay, I always add lights above my doors just because it makes sense. People need to be able to see at night. We still got a few more areas that need some more plants. We got the air conditioning unit, so that's good. All right, so what if we were to put like some basic plants, like scatter them around this corner area, like get a nice little garden, get that going. There, I think that looks good. And we can just paint it all in. Not with rock. That's not what I want. I want to paint it with dirt. Oh, that lined up perfectly. Wow, I am good for doing impromptu terrain painting. Did I just take a snapshot? Dang it, I actually took a screenshot. Okay. I always hit that button because it's like right next to WSAD. Okay, let me do some quick terrain painting underneath the house. I still need to do some few more things around this house to make sure it all looks good. Alright, let's add some lights. Some nice lights to help show people, hey, don't step in the plants when they come this way. Now for the backyard area, I think we can definitely get some loungers and a table. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a nice table. Get that. Keep reintroducing that red color. That red color is very important to me on this build. I really like the red color. We can introduce, ooh, the grilled cheese loungers. That's a fun idea. It looks so cool. Perfect. What if I were to put a gnome on top of that? I kind of want to put a gnome on top of the table right there just for, like, you know, silly fun. And then we can stick a grill back here. And the garbage cans. Don't forget the garbage. Actually, this garbage can go right here. And there we go. Voila! Fern Bank has officially have its home. Now this one comes in at 46,000 simoleons, and again, this is supposed to be a more seasoned family home. It's supposed to be more for if you have a bigger family and need more space. Now I will upload this to my gallery so you guys can have it. Remember, my gallery is garrcall, all lowercase, and it should come up in the top left corner during this video. So if you ever need to know, it should be right there. Take that lot, upload it to my gallery. Oh, it's actually 44,000 simoleons. That's not too bad. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, we have built it. So thank you guys for watching. This was a nice home to build, and it's also really good for if you need a home that's slightly bigger for your Sims. But yeah, I've also built 3 other lots. You probably saw them for this world. So if you want to see those, I actually do have those videos up on my channel. So if you want to watch how I build Newcrest, go right ahead. These are all my builds. If you want to know more about my content, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I play simming content here. I do build videos, gameplay videos, and talk about the news eventually. If you want more content from me, head over to my main channel, Garrett, where I do regular video games that aren't The Sims, and I also stream every Friday, so feel free to tune into that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!